And this is game number 9. The score is currently 8-2. No, that 8-2 would make 10. It's 6-2. My bad. Sorry. It's 6-2 to the Tyrant Legends. I'm so tired. I can't. I'm so broken right now. So I'm gonna fast forward the early parts of this game because, like I said, I want to get to bed soon and I want to chill out a bit before I do go to bed. Otherwise, I won't be able to sleep because I'll just be thinking about Age of Empires and sheep and things like that. That's not what I want. So I'm gonna quickly just do the early game, the Dark Age, and we'll introduce the players real quick. Up to the north of the map, we've got Jordan 23. He's playing as the Mongols, but he's playing in the yellow. But he is playing as the Mongols. We could have seen that coming. And he is also playing in the pocket position for his team. To the left of him, on the flank, we've got the Viper in the green, playing as the Huns. What a surprise. To the right of Jordan, in the other pocket position, we've got Cab, playing as the Chinese. What a surprise. And on the right flank, we've got Doubt in the teal, playing as the Mayans. I am not surprised, am I, really? Come on, really? Anyway, opposite him, in the orange, for the 9th game in a row, Bagiofro is playing as the Mayans. 9 games in a row, he's played as the same Civ. Come on. It just hurts to say that. But anyway, he's playing as the Mayans on that right flank. In the pocket position, in the purple, we've got Slam playing as the Chinese. In the other pocket, we've got Riot in the grey playing as the Mongols. Expected. And on the left flank, we've got Fire in the red playing as the Huns. Tyrant Warlords switching it up a little bit now. And here we go with Dry Arabia for our 9th and final game in this series. Teams then split pretty much across like that, and we've got Mayans versus Mayans on the flanks. Seems like a little bit of ball stealing was at large there, but I think they were just gathering the boar in with the, oh wow, look at that, Bagiofro letting his boar escape. What are you doing, Backed? Sort it out. He's luring it in with his scout to save some villager time, but then he ended up luring it in with his scout anyway because he let it get away. Doesn't make much sense, that. So Mines versus Mines over there, and on the left side we've got Huns versus Huns. So good stuff. Viper versus Fire on that side, Bagiofro versus Doubt on this side, and it should be an interesting one. Now, the Huns typically going to go for scouts, but we've got Fire straight away coming up with a barracks here. His gold's on the front, so he's probably more tempted to go aggressive, whereas Viper's gold off to the side. It's not in an amazing position, but it's easier to keep safe by walling across here on here. Also got his stone on the front, but he has got a back gold if he needs it, though it is quite far away from the TC. Drush coming in from Fire then, that's going to be pretty quick, and we're going to see a double Drush on the right side from both Mayan players as well. Pockets, of course, going to all fast castle, and that makes a lot of sense. But Viper not going to be able to wall up here on this left side because that Drush is in, and it's probably going to hit his berries, though his berries are pretty close to the TC, and he's going to be able to easily wall that close to the TC there. What is Fire doing? Why is Viper not garrisoning sooner? Like, seriously, he just got so close to the TC there. That was messy. At the moment, Viper's going to be denied gold, but that's fine. Viper's going to want to go for scouts anyway. And as you can see, he's just about to hit feudal any second now. First up to feudal was Geordie, though, and that's because he's playing as the Mongols. But this is cool. Jordan not actually going to fast castle from the pocket position. Jordan is instead going to stick up a stable, and do scouts from the pocket. And he's going to support Viper on this left-hand flank, which is pretty nice. Viper, however, being pushed away from this a little bit here. He really wants to get these deer, but these militia coming in causing some troubles. Probably not going to lose a villager. Should make it back to the TC in time. But at the moment, sitting idle there with that villager as he waits for the fuselager. He's got the fuselager and waits for the stable to go up. He's got plenty of food, but he really doesn't want to lose these deer if he can help it. Fortunately, though, Jordan's on the way over with his scouts, and he is going to provide some much-needed support over there. Riot also doing the same from the pocket by the looks of things. He's doing scouts as well, sending them over to this left side to Viper's deer patch. On the right, That Drush stuff kind of died out pretty quickly, as it usually does. When both players Drush, it doesn't usually last for long. Seems like Doubt won that, though. Has got a little bit of health missing on these guys, but should be able to get in. Bad Jofra walling himself up like crazy, and he's going to be just... I don't know, he might be tempted to fast castle it. Could be risky, but he might be tempted. Left side's where all the action is at, though. This is all go over here. Both Viper and Geordie going for scouts here. We've got Fire going straight into archers, though. So Fire perhaps looking for a faster castle time here. But in the early game, scouts are better than archers in a one-on-one. But if you've got a little bit of support from your other scouts or the other scouts of your teammate, archers going straight into it, absolutely fine. And Viper looking pretty defensive, which makes a nice change. Scouts everywhere here, just all running around, scouting, as they do. But Jordan seems to have the upper hand. He's certainly got more scouts out than anyone else at the moment. Just Fire with these militia in the mix. Gonna get caught out pretty quickly, though. Jordan's going to engage. Viper should be bringing his scouts down immediately. Get them in the fight there, and fight with as many men as possible, as Viper switches into an archery range now. The expected switch into archers, of course. But that was a good fight for Jordan there. Definitely MVP of the game so far. Getting that, getting a very good kill on those militia. Sorry, I had to stretch my legs. My legs are feeling like they're really about to drop off soon. I don't like that. It's not nice. So with Bad Jofra playing pretty defensive with these walls, Doubt bringing up a forward tower on this wood line could cause some issues. But yeah, like obviously archery range blacksmith, full wall, Bact wants to fast castle this, and I think he might regret it, to be honest with you, because that tower's going up, and you know, it doesn't take long to break down these walls as well if Doubt was to bring some archers over. Doubt adding in a couple of archers, archery ranges, and archers as well. So expected play from him. Fire. Archers out now, and that's going to make pretty short work of the spears. The best feudal combination you can make is scouts and archers. Nothing trumps that. And there you have Bad Jofra on the right side as well, now up to the castle age as that tower goes up on his wood line. Doubt's on the way up to castle, though. He doesn't mess around, and he's got those archers out as well, so he's looking in a good position right now. Slam's also up to castle. And we've also got Cab up to castle. Pretty quick, actually. Cab with the fastest castle time of the bunch. And as the Chinese, he's going to want to be pumping out some of those knights and camels as soon as he reaches the castle age. Potentially bringing them over to the left side to support Viper, depending on how things are going. Or sending them over to the right side to just pile onto Bad Jofra. That could work as well. So at the moment, Viper's looking pretty risky, pretty dicey on this left side. The scouts from Jordan came into the back here of Riot's woodline. Good idea for him to hit Riot, because he's pretty undefended, and he knows he's still feudal. But that's leaving Viper very undefended here. Viper's making skirms, he's making scouts, but unfortunately, skirms and scouts countered by scouts and archers. Scouts and archers are just the best, and Viper now gonna lose most of that army, and he's gonna try and get a tower up. Will he make it, though? I think he will. Oh man, the tower goes up. There it is. And those scouts from Riot now could surround it and start bringing that down pretty quickly. Either way, Slam's up to castle, and we're gonna start seeing some knights coming out for him. Where will they go? Well, they're going to go over to here, which is to support Bad Jofra. Makes a lot of sense. And these guys are doing great. Viper's lost a few villagers here. In fact, Viper is the lowest scorer of the game. Perhaps it's getting a little bit late where he is when these games were being played. I don't know. To be fair, his map's not great. He could have walled it up if he wanted to. He could have walled across the front with Palisade, but it's just not his style, man. It's just not his grind. But either way, Riot and Fire, good job over here on the left side, looking for some more villager kills, and of course they are going to find them, because Fire has got fletching done. So great play, and Viper at the moment has 0 wood income. Maybe that should be my new nickname, 0 wood income. Taking that back gold as well. Really denied a lot of resources. He's an absolute mess right now. But either way, Bad Jofra is also in trouble. More towers from Doubt. Knights coming over from Cab. And Doubt pretty outnumbered. We've got Slam coming through with some Knights and Camels though. But these guys are outnumbered over here. And it's going to be really important to defend Bad Geofro on this right-hand flank. He's going to build as many houses and markets and things behind these walls as he can. He's going to do the best he can. And Slam's going to need a lot more than that if he wants to fight this army. But Slam, more focused on getting eco. Obviously going up to 2 TCs straight away. Cab going up to his second or third TC now. But he has got 2 stables versus the 1 stable of Slam. So Cab getting more aggressive at the expense of some eco. And now we've got, of course, Fire going to the pocket player, which is Jordan, who's relatively slow up to castle, but that's obviously because he did the scouts. Riot will be castle soon as well, but he's only just building his blacksmith, so Jordan's considerably faster than Riot up to the castle age here. Viper on this left side really does look like he's in a bit of a mess. Someone in the chat suggested that maybe his brother took over, but I highly doubt that. I don't know. We'll see. At the moment, Jordan's trying to get that TC up, but it's being denied by those scouts. They're running over it, stopping it. Look at that. Riot knows. Riot knows he's denying that TC right there, and he is going to stand there. Look at that. And then Jordan deletes it as if, wow, that was great. Riot, you absolute beast. I love that. That was fantastic. So at the south, Cab and Doubt teaming together. They've certainly got Slam on the back foot. His second stable coming up now. And, well, these palisades aren't going to last long, so Slam better muster up some kind of a defense soon. Riot's too far from the castle age to really help him out yet. He will be there soon, of course, but still, I'm a little concerned. Obviously, Cab castle, Jordan's castle, Doubt's castle, whereas both Fire and Riot are not castle yet. In fact, Fire's gone up to like 3 archery ranges. He's on the way up now. He'll have a lot of crossbows, which is great, but he's not going to have a fantastic eco, and he's going to be quite late as well. But he will switch into cavalry archers, and with that he could get a lot of map control, and that's something that the Viper is just not going to do from this position at the moment. Viper's castle time might not be too bad, but it's still a little way off yet, and you know, considering the amount of pressure he's been put under to do castle around now, that's really decent, to be fair. Cab then getting in here. Doubt getting in as well. They got a couple of villager kills on Slam, but Slam's quickly bringing his camels over, and he has got the well, actually no, he doesn't have bloodlines. Damn, no bloodlines. That gives Cab a big advantage in this fight. But for the time being, Jordan is definitely the MVP. Looking at the military stats, units killed 14 for Fire. Actually, Fire's doing great. He's doing really well. 14 killed for Riot as well, but Riot now wide open to this attack as Jordan sends his knights across the center of the map with wolves in tow. And obviously once he goes across the map here to a pretty undefended Riot, to a feudal, to a just castle age Riot, Riot's going to have a tough time defending initially, but he's probably just going to go straight into camels, doing a knight then a camel. He's doing camels from here, and as soon as he's got that done, he's going to be fine. He actually out-upgrades Jordan at the moment, which is strange, but true. Strange, but true. They do outnumber him, and that's great. Doubt now, though. Doubt's in trouble. Bad Geofro pushing back. And obviously, with these guys going to Slam, they weren't expecting, really, I guess, Bad Geofro to come into to Doubt space. Doubt's really open here. So Riot's defending just fine. Doubt having to go back and defend himself from Bad Geofro, who was sending those crossbows his way. And Slam, he defended just fine as well. So I think the Tyrant Legend's looking a little shaky again. Viper's finally decided to wall up. He bit the bullet and he just went for it. But that's a lot of crossbows from Fire there. And Viper's still feudal for now. He's going to be castle any second now. Any second now, though, as Fire comes through. Fire, interestingly enough, not actually going for Viper, though. He's going over to Jordan at the moment. And to be honest with you, I didn't expect that. Bad Geofro, meanwhile, getting a bunch of kills on Doubt here. Going to get these villagers at the back. And because Doubt's gold is on the front, he's got a lot of gold villagers on the back too. And that is not a good location to have your gold villagers when you've got crossbows right there. So I believe the Viper was the last player up to the castle age. And he's certainly not having the best game at the moment. A few villagers going down for doubt as well. And now this mass crossbow army is coming in. Jordan's mostly doing knights at the moment, and he's being countered by Riot's camels really nicely. Meanwhile, Fire's just going to go ham. Look at this. Sending most of these crossbows in. Jordan may lose a couple of villagers. No sweat. And if he comes around the side, Jordan's pretty open at the back as well. Riot, in fact, still getting villager kills at the back here. Jordan losing a bunch at the moment, and he's certainly not able to do the damage in the middle of the map against these camels either. So very well played by the Tyrant Warlords here. And I'm rooting for the Tyrant Warlords a little bit, to be honest with you. I do want to see them get a win, because going 7-2 is not a good start. If they can get another win here, that'll make it 6-3, and that's more respectable, let's be honest. So anyway, Jordan's going back to defend. Viper, meanwhile, sending his army across. The crossbow's coming through. And, well, he's got the upgrades there. The +2 defense is done. So he should, if he's not attacking uphill, sorry. If he's not attacking uphill, he should win this fight. But Fire obviously going to go straight to the hill here, knowing full well that he needs to cling on to that. And I think if he sits on this hill here, he might get that victory. Looks like Viper's going to retreat away, of course, and Jordan, oh man, he was going to send those villagers to build that TC, and if he didn't send them back, they probably would have all died, so good job he did notice that one. There you go, in comes some camels, just to finish off the rest of Jordan's army. Poor Jordan, man, not having a good time at the moment. Things are going very bad for him. Over on this right side, though, things are going a little better. Cab here with a good number of knights and a good number of upgrades as well, supported by Doubt, of course. And Badgiofro's crossbows just don't seem to have the punching power at the moment. Looking at Badgiofro at the moment, he's 57 pop. Building a castle, of course, because he's the Mayans, and he's going to want to get those plumed archers out. And he's going to have that done a lot faster than Doubt by the looks of things. I think, although saying that, Doubt could be coming forwards and building a castle here. That could be cool. If Doubt comes forwards and builds a castle, there you go, look at that. Great castle location from him, really aggressive. But Badgiofro is going to have that defensive castle up in time, I think. Now, if Slam comes in here, they could deny that castle, but they really need a lot more crossbows and a lot more support if they're going to do that. Meanwhile, Viper's army getting cleaned up. Fire clearly with a superior number of crossbows there, and obviously Viper distracted by Riot. A pretty big mess of bodies on the floor there, but Viper's army reduced to very little, and he's just getting up his second TC, which is costly. We've got the second TC up for Fire already. He's switched into cavalry archers now, and those cavalry archers are going straight to Jordan. I like this from Warlords. Warlords' strategy these days seem to be just put everybody onto one person. Don't let them even breathe. And Jordan losing a lot of villagers this game. So far, Jordan's killed 20 and lost 45. Probably going to be a lot more than that very soon as well, as he's got more and more units heading his way. And, you know, putting Jordan out of the game, that's pretty huge. Why has Cab not come up here to help? That's the question I want to ask right now. This castle's up. That's fine. Get Cab over there. Help him out a little bit. I don't know. Every man for himself, obviously. Slam's doing great on this right side, though. 19 killed, 9 lost. And Slam is just looking great at the moment. He's got the largest military by far, 34 military units. Fire has 30. So, you know, he's doing great. He's got a lot. He's got about 12 more knights than Cab as well. So that's pretty huge. Look at this back here. Jordan really wants a market right now, but he is being denied. No market for you. Not today, Jordan 23. Not today. Viper's switching into cavalry archers. Expected, of course. But I think, yeah, Fire has got the upgrade advantage. Viper doesn't have bloodlines, and he doesn't have +2 defense. Fire has both of those things. So Fire's in a great position here to engage Viper if he wants to. He could propose to him, get engaged, and win the fight. But honestly, Warlords are looking great at the moment, and this knight fight here, Slam's all over that. The only concern for me is Doubt. Doubt's just been a beast all of these games. He's just done so well all of these games, and my concern is that this castle could be a problem. It depends who gets to the Imperial Age first. If Bact goes up first, That's good news for them. If Doubt goes up first, obviously the Legends are going to be in a much better position. So at the back of the map, Riot's still raiding, and Jordan, like I said, not getting a breather this entire game. He needs some help, but the problem is, Cab here can't really go and help him too much, because Cab is out of position fighting Slam. Now Cab's engaging Slam here. This is silly. This is so silly. Slam, he's got camels in here, he's got knights in here, he's got a lot more army in here, and Slam is going to win this fight, I think. I'm gonna wait. No, maybe he won't actually. But either way, Slam is gonna do a lot of damage to Cab, and yeah, he will win this fight. Why did Cab do that? Why? Cab just reached the Imperial Age, and look at his stable. He's researching Cavalier. Why did he fight and lose every single one of his knights as the Cavalier upgrade was coming in? That was just so ridiculous. Why? Why do that? I don't know what he's doing. What is he thinking? But seriously, he had a good number of units there, and he just threw them all away. And now he's got the Cavalier upgrade. He's got 7 knights left, which is nothing. So pointless. Such a waste. Meanwhile, Jordan 23, his TC is getting mauled. And Jordan is just... That's done. Well, you know what? I said this last time. I said the Warlords have won this, and then the Viper came through and just destroyed everything. But Jordan's lost a TC now. Cab's just lost half his army. And good raiding here as well by the looks of things from Slam. Gonna deny that castle from Doubt for a while. Jordan's eco is just gone. They're kind of just leaving Viper to his devices at the moment. But Viper still struggling here. Fire's still got the upgrade advantage. He's still got the numbers. And Jordan's out. I don't want to say it, but he is. He's very out at the moment. Anyone else going Imp? Well, Fire is, as is Doubt, as is Slam. So Slam's about to be Imp in a minute. He's just absolutely destroyed Cab's army. He's got about double, or more than double, the units. And once Slam gets up to the Imperial Age, he's going to have double the upgraded units as well. So there was a great engagement from Slam earlier on. And Riot now... sitting in Jordan's eco, just letting him do nothing, really. Chop a little bit of wood. That's about it, because that's all he can do right now. Viper's going to head over there, trying to help out, perhaps. Once Slam gets Imp, I think that's going to be game for the Warlords. He's just got a lot of camels, he's got a lot of knights, he's got a lot of resources in the bank. He's ready to upgrade Cavalier and Heavy Camel nearly straight away. Of course, that +2 defense upgrade as well. Doubt obviously looking in a good position at the moment. Bad Jofro losing a bunch of army. But as long as Bad Jofro can defend whilst Slam gets Imp, it won't be long before he's Imp himself. And in a very good position. So Slam's up. First thing he's doing is Cavalier. Second thing he's doing is plate barding. Will he do Heavy Camel? Yes, he will. So, I mean, this is going to be great. At the moment, Cab's just pure Cavalier. Cab at the moment as well is not making castles fast enough. He's not going to have the Chuko Nu out in time. It looks like he's pumping out some more Cavalier right now, which basically means that these heavy camels are going to wreck him so hard. This TC, no fletching, no bow and arrow, no bracer, and that means that's going to go down very quickly as Slam wails away on that. Over here, a few Cavalier into Slam's eco. Not the end of the world, but it could be a good amount of damage done to him. But again, Slam doesn't have any upgrades on these TCs, so they could take down a TC. This one's probably going to be razed to the ground very quickly, but Cab just running away, losing half his economy as he does so. Bit of an exaggeration, of course, but whatever. And meanwhile, Riot's coming in on the side, looking to hit Cab a little bit. Looks like these guys are even on the upgrades, though. Viper and Fire going at it. But Fire's now Imp, and he's switching into Knights. And Viper is not really the Viper, is he? I don't know. This is weird. But 3 TCs. He's got a decent amount of cavalry archers, but he could still lose this fight if Riot comes in, which it looks like he will. And Fire now up to Imp. Knight's out. He's going to have Cavalier in any second now. And Slam, look at this. Heavy Camel done. Cavalier done. And that's got to be game. Very soon, anyway. Very soon. Fire's getting villager kills on Jordan. Jordan trying to run to his teammate, just getting cut down. He's down to 44 pop, which is surprising. I thought he'd have even less than that, to be honest with you. But yeah, well played by these guys so far. I'm not sure about this though. Riot's engaging these cavalry archers uphill, and although yeah, he's got +2 defense, +1 attack bloodlines, not too wise to do that. The cavalry archers packed up like this, really quite strong, and heavy camels coming in from Cab now as well. Bad engagement from Riot there, but this left side, that's toast. Fire here coming through. He set fire to that bread, and it's toast. It's Cavalier into the Viper's Eco, which is not good, obviously. And it's going to be a while before anything gets over there to help him out as well. On this side, this castle about to fall. And we're going to see this Treb go down as well. There are a lot of Trebs here from Doubt, though. Doubt, as ever, being the beast he is. But his Trebs are going to be lost. And if these Trebs go down before the castles go down, that's it. This castle's lost from Doubt. Slam's going to bring these Trebs down very quickly. And obviously, we got counter Trebs up from Backed. Now he's up to Imp. This castle's gone. And Warlords are going to be feeling good about this game. They are going to be feeling great about this game right now. Fire, probably going to be doing Paladin reasonably soon. I don't think his economy is that large, but Paladin not on the way just yet. Yeah, his economy is not massive. It doesn't really need to be at the moment. Just Cavalier are good for now. And yeah, look at that. Look at that. Ram train coming through. Defended. Castle's going down for Doubt. Cab is their only hope right now, and Cab is massing those heavy camels, which is all well and good until Bad Geofro gets out those mass plumed archers, in which time those heavy camels become very useless for Cab. This fight here though could be good for the Tyrant Legends. They're standing on this hill and it's great, but nah, GG. Tyrant Legends are calling it. They're calling GG right there. As soon as Riot hit Imp, they knew it was over, and Cab doesn't want to resign. He just wants the glory, but it's too late. It's over. The Tyrant Legends losing their 9th and final game, making the overall score 6-3, which is not too bad for the Warlords. Of course, the Legends are going to win round 1 of the Grand Finals with a well, at the time that they won it, it was a 5-1 victory, I believe, or a 5-2 victory. Overall, going 6-3, not bad. And that's round 1 of 4. There are still more rounds to go. So that's it from me for now, though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It's much appreciated. I'm going to do a game giveaway before I go, though, so stick around for that. And let's come back out the game here and just update the scoreboard real quick. There we go, 6-3, Tyrant Legends. Not bad for those guys. So before I do a giveaway, I'm going to quickly plug the Minecraft server. If you guys play Minecraft, then feel free to join my server. It's called ZeroCraft. We're running lots of mods, Feed the Beast mods, and it's really easy to join. All you got to do is go to ZeroEmpires Craft. Hang on, I'm getting you the link. 1 second. I'll post it in the chat. ZeroEmpiresCraft.engine.com. All the information is at the top. I'll be playing Minecraft after the stream if you want to join us. It should be a lot of fun, so check that out. And right now we're going to do a giveaway of a game. I'm just going to find out which game that will be.